What's up, guys? Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm Phil, and today I'm excited because I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite Sam Smith tunes called Stay With Me. For all you beginners out there, today I'm showing you how to do our rookie level arrangement from the Playground Sessions song store, and we're going to be learning the chorus from that arrangement. That section sounds a little something like this. 1, 2, set, go. Let's dive right in. Just like in every other video, I'm going to break down the right hand melody, the left hand harmony, and then we're going to talk about putting these hands together. But before we jump in, I want to remind you guys about an awesome deal we have going on. You hear me talk about the Playground Sessions app all the time here on this channel. Well, I'm excited to be able to offer you guys a free trial of the app. For 30 days, you can have full access, the same access that all of our paid members get, with no strings attached. That means you can learn your favorite songs across all genres and in different difficulty levels. And you get interactive feedback, which means the app grades you as you play. Click the link in the video description or tap the card above to start your free trial now. But for now, let's jump into this video and start looking at this melody first. First, let's take a look at the key signature and the time signature. I see 0 sharps and 0 flats in our key signature, and that means we're in the key of C major, but it could also be A minor. Remember, every major key has a relative minor key and they share a key signature. All you need to know now is that there are 0 sharps and 0 flats. Hooray! Our time signature is 4-2. Now usually we'll see a 4-4, or maybe we'll see a C for common time. 4-2 is something that we use in our rookie level arrangements so that we can take a normal song and stretch it out so that the rhythms don't seem as intimidating. For now, don't worry so much about that. All you need to worry about is following that scroll bar as it goes across the measures, and we'll get there in a minute. So let's start talking about notes and hand positions. Our first note is an A above middle C, and we're going to play that with our 5th finger, as we can see with the 5 above the note. And that's our pinky. So we'll tie that over. Our next note is G with our 4th finger, and then we have E with our 2nd finger. So this is our first position for this first phrase. Now, right after that, our thumb jumps down to middle C. So we're changing positions. And we play C, D really quickly. Then we rest, and our 3rd finger plays E. And then we're back to C with our thumb. Okay, that's the end of the 2nd phrase. Now, the very last measure of this first line, our thumb comes back up to E. So we're moving positions again. E, and then 3rd finger on G. Now look down to the next line. 4th finger is on A. Okay, let's keep moving. 5th finger on B. Now we're going to walk back down. 4 to A, 3 to G, thumb back to E. All right, now in this next rest, we're going to jump down again, back to our 2nd position that we had above, where our thumb is on middle C. We do another quick C, D again. Then we rest, and our 3rd finger plays E. Thumb plays C. And then one final C that we're going to tie over into 2 full measures. So basically, the first half of this section is exactly the same as the second half, but we've got just a little pickup note difference here at the end of the first line. So pause, rewind, and play back with me as I broke that down for you if you need some extra practice before putting this to a metronome or to our backing track. But when you are ready, meet me back here and we're going to try this at our learning tempo. I'm going to bring the backing track up so we can still play along with the band, but we're going to do it at a slower tempo. Let's try that now. 1, 2, set, go. Start with rest, then A, G, E. Hold it. Here comes a rest. Move positions. C, D, rest. E, tie it. C, C. Hold it and look ahead. Move up to E with 1. Good. Great work. So once again, pause and rewind and play back with me at that tempo until you feel super confident and comfortable playing that. And now we'll do it at the ultimate test for the right hand. We'll do it at full speed. 1, 2, set, go. Great work. All right, now let's start talking about this left hand part. This is our rookie level arrangement, as I've mentioned. And for our beginner level arrangements, we typically will just play a single note in the left hand. But don't forget, in the Playground Sessions app, we've got interactive scores for full songs of all different difficulty levels. So we've got this song in intermediate and advanced as well. But here we're just doing single notes, so let's go over those now. Don't worry about rhythms just yet. Let's just walk through these notes. Our thumb starts on A, just below middle C. Our third finger then plays F, and our fourth finger plays E. Now pause right there because I want to point something out that's going to make learning this a little easier. That 3-note pattern repeats exactly the same way 4 times in a row, and then we have this whole left-hand part for this whole section. So let's go over it one more time. It's A, F, E. And then we're just going to repeat that 4 times. So I think instead of talking too much about this, why don't we just jump right into our medium tempo, and we'll practice playing this with the medium tempo backing track, and we're just going to go through and sort of learn it as we go. Those 3 notes, I want you to just follow the scroll bar, and you'll start to internalize that rhythm. 1, 2, set, go. Start with A, then F, E, and hold it. Same thing. A, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look ahead. Same thing. A, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, E, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Alright, great work. So let's briefly talk about those rhythms before we speed it up to full tempo. The A gets a full measure. That means 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. The F, however, only gets 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. But there's 4 beats in a measure, so we still have one more in this measure. That's where we get the E. The E comes early, and then it ties over to the next few measures. So we have 4 counts on A, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 counts on F, 1, 2, 3. Then we play E on beat 4 and we hold it over. So now let's try this at the full tempo. And then we'll put these hands together. 1, 2, set, go. Alright guys, now let's talk hands together. The tricky part with any song, when we talk about putting the hands together, is figuring out, of course, when the hands play at the same time and then when they play separately. So, in other words, sometimes they could play on the same beat. On beat 1, for example, they could play at the same time, and then later in the measure, the hands could do their own things. So it's important that we look at this piece of music without any tempo. We don't want to hit play in the app or bring in the metronome just yet. I want to walk through each beat, and I want to analyze when the hands play together, when they play separately. Let's look at the first 4 measures here. Beat 1 of measure 1 is only left hand. The right hand is resting. So left hand plays first. Then the right hand plays while the left hand is holding. Now next measure, the right hand's holding while the left hand plays. Then the right hand plays on its own. Then finally, on beat 4 of measure 2, both hands play together and they tie over. Okay, measure 4, the right hand goes on its own, as you can see. So the learning here is that the hands take turns all the way until beat 4 of measure 2. Let me go over that one more time. Left, right, left, right, together. Notice I'm not worrying about tempo or even rhythms just yet. So what I want you to do now is exactly what I just did, but I want you to do it for the whole entire section. And you may need to do it a handful of times, 5, 10 times, before you feel very comfortable moving on and doing it in tempo. But when you've done that and you're feeling good, meet me back here. We're going to try this now, hands together at the slow tempo. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. Alright guys, we're in the home stretch. All we need to do now is speed this up to full tempo. But when you're done with that, where do you go from here? This is only one section. Well, as I mentioned, the Playground Sessions app is fully interactive and has all sections to all songs. I know you guys are going to love the app, so check it out. And don't forget, we're doing a free trial right now. For 30 days, you can access the full app for free. Remember, the link is in the video description, but you could also tap that card above to head to Playground Sessions app and download it for free. Start playing today. But for now, let's wrap up this video. We got Stay With Me by Sam Smith, our beginner level arrangement. We're looking at the chorus, and we're about to do both hands together full tempo. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. Way to go, you guys. Great work. I'm Phil. I hope I see you guys soon here back at Playground Sessions YouTube channel for more video lessons. Give yourselves a round of applause. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.